Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and this is a real-world flight debrief. Very excited to do this. This actually might be the first real-world flight debrief from the Skyhawk, I believe, the actual Skyhawk. So Q and I went to Santa Paula Airport this weekend to do some hood time and some cross-country work, and it's an unbelievable airport. I'm really excited to do this flight in the sim to see how it looks and feels, and then we'll look at some of the 360 footage going into Santa Paula that we took and compare a little bit. The airport itself in the sim is pretty weak, so it's not going to be that great once we actually get to Santa Paula, the airport, but the town, the approach into it should be pretty cool. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. This will be a very cool real-world video. I'm excited to get the footage together because it was just a madhouse and super, super fun. So we're logged on to PilotEdge, and we're going to use live air traffic control all the way up. Again, if you guys have any questions on how this works, just ask. It's simple, but if it takes a little bit of explaining to realize what it's doing. But once it's explained, it's pretty amazing, but pretty simple overall. So the transition that Q and I got on Sunday was very bizarre. We were at 6,000 feet. We got radar vectors through the Bravo, which you hardly ever get. I think it was because we requested a pop-up IFR and they didn't want to put it in the system, so they just let us climb our VFR. So it was a little bit bizarre. Very simple flight. You can see here in the track log. This is the flight. Like, that's the route. I mean, you don't get direct too many times going through the LAX Bravo. So we lucked out on just the routing for clouds. I mean, we were trying to climb out of clouds, and we got this just direct route right to Santa Paula. So it's not a very difficult flight navigation-wise, but you'll see that it does have some difficulties terrain-wise, and we'll get to that. I prefer PilotEdge for sure. It's guaranteed coverage, and it's different in a lot of ways. I prefer it. I like it. I think it's better. It doesn't mean that it's better for everyone's situation. It's got a specific region, but yeah, I love it. So opinions will definitely vary on that, and that's totally understandable, justifiable, and totally fine. But for my use, and not only because I do fly in this area, I prefer PilotEdge.
LA clearance, Delta 1625, IFR Vegas.
Delta 1625, LA clearance, good evening, clear to Vegas Airport, Orca 5 departure, mice and transition.
Alright, so we're just going to wait for this clearance here.
Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 5.
Intrepid, thank you for joining the Discord. While this guy reads back, if you guys would like to join an amazing aviation and flight sim community, there's the link. If you're watching this later on YouTube, the link is in the description. We're over 1,000, almost to 1,100 members, and it's just constant discussion, aviation questions, people soloing for the first time. I mean, just flight pictures, classroom discussions, technical help for flight simulators. It's really, really, really fun. So if you're interested in this at all, which I hope you are if you're watching this, would love for you to join our little community. So JLAP, welcome. John McGround, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, continue.
Skyhawk Lima Echo,
and Chico.
Right, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 left, 20 right, sorry, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo.
Skyhawk Lima Echo, that's affirmative, thanks.
Chico, welcome. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. I think you'll really, really enjoy what that Discord server has to offer. I was very in the dark about Discord when I started streaming, and my friend Ryan introduced it to me, and I'm so glad he did, because it's just become a daily connection, you know, a just constant community to be a part of. It's very fun.
Departure frequency 134.2 and squawk 217.
Yeah, it's gonna look even worse, man, once we get there here.
Sky 2 Lima Papa 31.
In the sim. They've leveled all of the buildings in Microsoft.
1317.
Man, it was
Correction.
so cool.
3172 2 Lima Papa.
GeoChief joined a week ago. Nice. So can you vouch for it? Is it everything that did I oversell it or undersell it? Or sell it?
Bakersfield Tower, Bonanza 5.
Not to put you on the spot or anything, but I feel like it's pretty good. Sell it? Okay. That's good. I did pump it up quite a bit, so I guess if I undersold it, that'd be pretty dramatic. Okay, 28.1, and we're gonna go.
Kevin Cole, I'm sorry. Who's that?
Go there, down to 28.1.
Sorry, last aircraft.
Okay.
Was there someone else who called? Warrior 5 Alpha Bravo Brown.
Whoops. It seems like it's kind of a busy night on PilotEdge, which is awesome.
They seem to not have given you the frequency change. Just be careful not to change frequencies without being told to, especially if you're coming in or out of a Bravo airspace. Runway 26 right, clear to.
You guys both did it at the exact same time. It canceled each other out. Hilarious.
Good evening, Skyhawk 185 Juliet Bravo, 10 to the north, full stop with Papa.
You bastard, that was going to be money!
Down runway 27 right, and report midfield.
Okay, let's go fly. Let's go.
Right downwind 27 right, report midfield 5 Juliet Bravo.
Nice, GeoChief. Well, you're doing the right thing by hanging around us, because we'll get you there. Johnny Tower, good evening. Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
Sky 204 Lima Echo, John Wayne Tower, 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff. Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. Very debatable. One log mango. Did I get that right?
Juliet, radio check.
Jesus, Q. Hang on, Q. Hang on 1 second.
5268 Juliet, Bakersfield Town, reach 11.
Lights.
Hey,
Camera. Action.
Buddy.
Q, full rip, man. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs to
210 Sierra Kilo.
York Art, GeoChief, Mr. Tangible, Glendamin, I didn't say that right, Nick, Mexico Center, Mr. Jones, J Lap, Dunk Mac, and Subtle Blend. Q, you are the man, dude.
South toward Bakersfield.
Let's punch it. Q gets on the audio board and just freaking sends it.
29-53402, thank you.
That's awesome, dude. Airspeed is alive and rotate. Q. Speaking of debriefing a flight, we got sent super close behind that that beach jet. Do you concur? It seemed like it, and maybe not. I could be wrong. I just felt like we got sent pretty quick. Have you had any issues connecting ForeFlight? Nope. What is it? My flight events works perfectly.
785,
Buddy.
Altitude currently 1,900.
It was a John Wayne full rep.
It's actually in 1800s the floor. So you were in violation of the Bravo airspace for about approximately 3 miles.
That is awesome.
Copy that, 5 Juliet Bravo, apologies.
5 Juliet Bravo, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Live acoustic. No, this is terminal. So he's controlling all the towers, ground, frequency, clearance, delivery, all that stuff. So it's combined, but we're just hearing the tower, the terminal.
I'm sorry. Departure what direction?
Charlie. Holding short of 26 left.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see when we switch to.
Number 47 Golf, say departure.
Well, we're gonna switch to approach, and you'll hear probably.
Yeah, ground direction of flight is south towards Lake Matthews. 478 Golf.
Number 478 Golf, southbound departure. Request 26 right taxi Alpha Papa cross runway 21.
Runway 26 right.
So
Alpha
we're
Papa cross runway.
actually have
21.
to fly the special.
478 Golf.
Warrior 75 Alpha Bravo cross 26 left at Charlie, taxi to Golf. Taxi.
Actually, no, we're only 500 feet below what we were going to do anyway.
Charlie, taxi
Let's see if we can get this thing up to 6,500.
Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, radar contact, say altitude.
Climbing through 1,300, Skyhawk 204, Lima Echo.
Skyhawk 4 Lima Echo, departures 128.1, good night.
28.1, Skyhawk 204, Lima Echo. See ya.
Yeah.
There we go. Documents. Let's just do. Let's see if we can make it up there. It's pretty close to what we were doing. SoCal approach. Good evening, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo 1,500. Climbing restricted.
Well, it was a good evening. Number 204 Lima Echo, SoCal approach. Good evening, John Wayne altimeter 2990.
2990, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. Good evening.
Hey, Bill.
Hi, Goldsy. I love you. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. We were originally going to do the special flight rules. We'd like to amend to the coastal route.
Number 204 Lima Echo, roger. Remain outside Bravo airspace. Report established on the Los Angeles 123 radial at 6,500.
Report established on 123 radial at 6,500, Skyhawk 4 Lima Echo.
And you can resume on navigation now. Cancel altitude restriction.
ONAV and altitude, Skyhawk 4 Lima Echo.
Love you too, Bill.
That's a big step right there. He says it back.
Number 33 Golf. I usually send one guy through a final once a week. I did it to you twice in one night. Consider yourself lucky. Connect Ontario Tower on 0.6.
2060, thanks a lot. Always fun. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Actually,
First one was intentional, let's see. It's good practice.
1, 2, 3 radial. There we go. All right, we're just gonna be in climb mode here. Okay, so he says that he just makes me work for it a little bit.
Roger, radar service terminated.
So what we did is cross country flight under the hood, and so I've got the little foggles on, and we're flying around. We actually thought that we might have had to either file or just get a climb to VFR out of John Wayne because it was overcast before we left for the field. Once we got there, it ended up clearing up, and we were able to depart VFR. But by the time we got basically to Seal Beach, like a beam Seal Beach, it looked like, as we were climbing up to the special flight rules altitude of 4,500, it looked like we were going to run into some clouds at that altitude. So we were kind of going back and forth what we should do. We decided to call up and attempt to pick up a pop-up IFR to either Santa Paula or Fillmore VOR. What's up, Zodius? Poopy? Happy Tuesday? Yeah, live acoustic, I can for sure. Yeah, I will definitely. What's up, Ryan? So we were basically looking like we were gonna run into clouds, and we obviously can't do that VFR. So if we file, change altitudes to either down to 4,000 and go through them and then cancel at the other side. What we ended up doing is calling up for the pop-up IFR clearance. The controller that we requested that with,
5.5.
yeah, it was kind of like we'll have the next guy do it. So they clearly didn't want the, like he didn't want to manage that or coordinate that. The next controller also didn't want, so they were kind of like asking like, hey, why do you want to pop up? And we told them like it's for clouds. It's we're trying to do the special flight rules, but we've got clouds at our altitude. So he says, you know what, go up to 6,000, hang out there, and fly whatever it was, heading 3 something or other. I don't even remember what the heading was. So we just got a vector and 6,000 foot altitude, and we're just told to hang out. And then we got vectored again. So we basically did the coastal route, which I'm about to do here at 6,000 feet instead of 6,500. We were originally given a climb.
Hello, fellow Skyhawk.
Am I back? Did I come back? I am back. Okay. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. Hello. Hello, fellow Skyhawk. Feel like we're not connected. 7,600. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo.
204 Lima Echo, SoCal.
Yeah, we're back with you. Sorry, we had a little connection issue.
I do not see you, Bill. Just check your transponder. Looks like you went back to a VFR code.
I recycled for Lima Echo.
Nothing.
What is going on? Let's turn it off. It's a little spotty. How about that? If I ident, the tubes are clogged. Okay, so now we're connected. It seems okay. No, it's hardwired. Yeah, the internet pipe might have a kink in it. Dude, you gotta climb up to 6,500 for this damn thing? That sucks.
Still just a VFR code there, Bill.
Okay, I'll re-enter. 5357.
So that MSFS is contrary.
Okay, love that. I know. I don't know. It's so funny. Warning: successfully connected.
204 Lima Echo. There we go. Radar contact again, 7.5 south of Seal Beach.
Roger that. Thanks, 4 Lima Echo. Okay, what was I in the middle of saying? Oh, so yeah, we got. So we try to get this pop-up clearance. They come back and are.
See the fiber line again.
SoCal, what was that?
So the cockroach is eating the fiber line again.
There's literally a possum in our ceiling right now, so it's probably that guy's fault.
Thanks.
Oh, Mike. How'd it go, man?
402. Departed St. Louis, about 20 miles east of St. Louis.
Ridiculous.
6.7.
Ridiculous.
53402 Santa Barbara, block 25.
Yeah, if you don't, there was a cockroach. There was there was a popular clip from a while ago about a cockroach that ended up being pretty funny. Ceiling boss.
53402 radar contact 24 northeast.
Nice, Mike. Nice, man.
Super overmodulated. It's about 90% noise,
Nice.
10%.
Let's see. What was live acoustic? You were asking what I was doing on the OBS there. I'm gonna come over here to the right a little bit and deviate a little bit more as we climb up. If you see on this little handy chart, we need to be on the 132 from radial off the LAX VOR. I don't know if you can see that. So that's those numbers are the spoke. That's the heading that the spoke is going away from the VOR, right? So in order to fly to the VOR on that same line, you just fly the reciprocal. So I put in the GPS 13.6 and nav 1, which is right there. So that tunes the nav radio to that VOR frequency. And then I twist the knob, because we're flying to the VOR, I twist it to be the 1, 2, 3 radial at the bottom. So the bottom of the OBS is showing 1, 2, 3. I don't even want to do the math. I don't need to do the math. I don't care what the math is. I'm just going to put the radial that I want at the bottom.
402 LA Center. I am also
and then keep climbing. And as soon as I am on that radial, that line will be lined up perfectly up and down in the middle there. And that means that I am on that radial, and then I fly. Yeah, thanks, Q. I fly to that heading. So we'll fly on a 303 basically heading. If you study, you will pass. Great advice right there. Yeah, Q, the scan, first of all, there is no scan. Second of all, this is how touchy it is. I will barely let go of the back pressure. And we're stalling too, of course.
Hold my Red Bull, boys, we're going full rip.
Oh, you love that, don't you, Q? But yeah, if you have any live acoustic, if you have any other questions regarding that, don't hesitate to ask. Allegedly, there's some flight instructors in the chat right now. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, 6,500 established on the 123 LAX radial.
For 204 Lima Echo, roger, clear to the LA Bravo airspace, northbound coastal route, maintain 6,500.
Clear to the coastal route, maintain 6,500, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. Alright, so that should be good there. Okay, so I'll pull now I'm in like happy simulator mode. Autopilot is on. Now I'm happy. Oh yeah, it's just the VSI is going to be dancing with this thing on too. It's got a nice little oscillation happening here. Let's see here. Oh my god. That's really funny. Somebody was finishing up their Cat 11 and heard me and Goldsy love each other. Okay.
Hey, bird.
Holy cow.
Oh, buddy.
Cirrus John, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Single coil, Priest,
Hey,
Onslaught Snipes, Super Drops, and I'm gonna, is that Log Mango? That's gotta be Log Mango, right? Sirius John, dude, thank you so much.
Hey,
I would cheers you, but my glass is empty. I need to fix that. 1 OG Mango. Yeah, but is it Log Mango?
Hey, bird. Whoa.
1 OG Mango. Okay. All right. Thank you. If that's a reference to something, I probably have no idea. Yeah, we do need to fix that.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Thanks, Goldsy. I don't know if I have any wine left. I might have to just go cocktail. Let's let chat pick. Okay, for all of you new subscribers, this equals vodka. If I can spell it.
Gentlemen, departure, Skyhawk 05 Papa Lima.
And then this equals
900, climbing 2000.
520 Papa Lima,
Wine.
SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 3000.
so there.
Maintain 3000, 05 Papa.
I don't have any whiskey. 7-4, I absolutely would have gone straight whiskey.
Let's confirm 220 heading.
Affirm, 220.
So it's either going to be full sended into the vodka
Heading indicator there, get you about a
or
260
some
heading.
Yeah, I've got some
fermented fruit.
Turn off on the sim.
That's
Tangible.
And,
Wow,
the
okay.
request?
I'd like a practice
Wine
left
train.
approach into John Wayne 205.
Ooh, this is a
0
close
Papa Lima,
one.
Roger.
1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, way more wines than I thought. Okay. All right, serious shot. All right, there's a vibe. All right, we're good. We're good. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Roger. Transitioning through the Bravo airspace seems like a wonderful time to go to the bathroom. .421 Delta Whiskey, connect SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6, thank you. Sky 421 Delta Whiskey.
520 Papa Lima, turn right heading 010 vector, final approach course.
090, 5 Lima.
53402, connect Bakersfield approach 118.8.
Bakersfield approach, TBM 53402 with you, 8.5.
53402 Bakersfield approach, the altimeter 3001.
All right.
30, I think that was 3001, thank you, 53402.
It was indeed.
SoCal approach, Sky 421 Delta Whiskey at 3,500 to San Diego with information around you.
421 Delta Whiskey, SoCal approach, Limburg altimeter 29901.
901, 421 Delta Whiskey.
Hey, bird. Whoa, buddy.
Ryan, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Mr. Goldsy. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo with you.
4 Lima Echo, I am also with you. Connect approach 134.9er.
349 Skyhawk 4 Lima Echo. It like makes me cringe just saying that, even like ironically. Ugh. Ryan, thank you, sir. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo 6500.
For 204 Lima Echo, SoCal approach, the Los Angeles altimeter 29902.
standard for Lima Echo. Thanks.
Zero Papa Lima, confirm heading 010, showing you flying eastbound now.
Okay, so this is looking a little bit off. I'm not really flying to that. I'm kind of on the slant ForeFlight train right now.
Zero Papa Lima, say intended heading.
I'm glad you mentioned that was ironic. I don't have to avoid all my endorsements. Avoid all my endorsements.
010, Papa Lima, I'll get back up.
Well, I know that Goldzy's gonna say also with you, and that's one of my favorite Goldzyisms. And you can't get the also with you unless you say with you. But it's also, I mean, back is fine.
Good evening.
But that's usually the only time I ever say it, even ironically, is after I step away for a cocktail refill.
Radar contact, the Burbank altimeter 2994.
That's right, Q, and with your spirit.
2994.
I do not like that change.
335 Papa Lima, connect Baker.
Not a fan.
118.8.
Not a fan of that change. Should just say STD instead of standard.
Field approach, Beechcraft, November 335, Papa Lima, 5,600 feet.
335.
Yeah, could you hear me yelling?
Approach to altimeter 3002.
3002, Beechcraft.
Did it really, Brad? What is this here? Oh yeah, I have seen that bit is really good. Yeah, Mulaney is fantastic. Yeah, I hate to say that change came. That change came during a slight sabbatical, so I was just like, "What are you guys? What is this guy saying?" all the time, Brad. Yeah, all the time. I'm like, what the hell is this guy saying? Okay, so now we're gonna go to, I forgot, it's 323 is the radial here. 323. It's a weird dynamic that specifically Brad, Q, and I have, that I feel. We mentioned this earlier. Q, correct me if I'm wrong here. Is we've got Q is the kid, Uncle Brad, I'm Q's dad, and then what was Steve? Wasn't Steve in there as like some weird creepy neighbor or something? But I feel like I'm way younger. I act younger than I am, I feel like, maybe, arguably, I don't know. And at least Brad acts older than he is. Yeah, Steve was something really random.
TBM 402, suggest you start descending to Bakersfield. Copy that with descent. TBM 402, Bakersfield is about 10 miles at your now 9 o'clock. I see you turning southeastbound. It is information.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, the grandpa. Yeah, grandpa. That guy.
I have Papa, and yeah, it's altimeter 3002. Thank you.
Yeah, I love you, Goldsy. Tony is great, but Goldsy, I love you. It's a true love when you make the PilotEdge Discord. Oh, I know what I did. All right, we're close enough. Nears makes no difference. We're fine. We're recreating the transition that Q and I took, which was like fly over there and then fly over there. Tony, don't let them get to you. You are ace. Now I will have to say that Goldsy has already taken the Continental Treasure mantle, but you are absolutely on the eastern seaboard treasure. Forget about it. Can't be bothered. I appreciate that. New Yorker. New Yorker. I got, through work, I had some really good couple of New York trips in the last few years, and it was like the most New York I've experienced. We went there a handful of times as a kid, but we were, you know, like, we were young when we did the actual touristy stuff, and then we were doing the family stuff out in Long Island, which is definitely a different thing. But yeah, we were in, a little bit over a week, like living in the city with some friends, and it was awesome. That place is super cool, and I have to imagine that it is a really, really, really fun place to fly. Yeah, we should. Yeah, Q still has some Long Island in him, that's for sure. Yeah, there's probably some good controller stuff that can make the cut. Goldsy, have a great night.
Cherokee 4 Foxtrot Golf, you can contact Runway Tower 126.8 today.
126.8, see ya.
Oh, go away.
This cocktail is super good right now. Can you?
I don't call you names.
Can you guys tell that I wanted to be a radio producer growing up?
This is a good use of tax dollars. Okay.
It is. /French. Thank you very much for following. Welcome aboard. Welcome to everybody hanging out tonight.
Top traffic at your 2 o'clock a mile northbound, 2,200 VFR type on.
Is that for me? Let's look.
Skyhawk 2 Lima Papa traffic now 2 o'clock and 2 miles northeastbound.
2 Lima Papa. Okay, no, it was not. So I don't think there's anyone roaming around here in the Bravo. So okay, a little mid-flight update here. In just a minute.
Skyhawk 4 Lima Echo, contact approach 134.2.
34-2 Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo.
VM 402, you're going to turn back to Bakersfield soon?
God, I love having this panel. Oh, I love having this panel. Let me show you how much I love having this panel.
VM 402, do you need assistance getting to Bakersfield, or are you just flying in that airspace area there?
I love that so much. And then, ka-chow. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, 6,500. So much better. Holy crap. Well, thank you, Brad. It's better than showing my rudder pedals.
Skyhawk 0 Papa Lima, turn right heading 170, intercept the localizer.
Turn right 170, intercept the localizer, 05 Papa.
Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, SoCal approach, Burbank, altimeter 2994.
2994, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. Cool Camaro, happy Tuesday.
Level 3000.
TVM 5939 Victor, SoCal departure, I'm following you, radar contact, climbing.
All right, so we are, I'm going to just confirm that we're clear to Clear no nav.
Number 0 Papa Lima, 5 miles from Lemon, maintain 3000.
Yeah, you've got 2 comms, yeah.
Runway 20 right approach.
I have it set up for nav comm. I'll show you in a second.
3000 to establish, cleared ILS, runway 20 right approach, Skyhold 05 Papa Lima.
Number 39 Victor, should not be a right turn, it should be a left turn to Limbo, left turn.
If you want me to go to Limbo and then track the
Go to Limbo.
170 radial back inbound once I reach Limbo.
Number 39 Victor, just do me a favor, turn.
No, that's the only toy that I have. I have a very simple setup. I just actually posted a video of my setup too.
Yeah, gotta get you away from the departure corridor at LA.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 421 Delta Whiskey, about 15 miles away from San Diego, just passing over the Mall racetrack, requesting entrance into the Bravo.
Cessna 1 Delta Whiskey, continue, get the clearance from over.
Yeah, I'm 6'5".
I'm gonna give a handoff to you shortly.
Yeah.
Roger that, thank you.
39 Victor, no delay, turn right 180.
It's like a McLaren. It's like flying in a McLaren. I'm center seat. Yeah, the vid is on YouTube, yeah.
And then you'll fly that radial southbound to the Limbo intersection and then join Victor 64.
Let me help you out with such things. First of all, if you go,
but it makes sense what you're describing. Thanks.
Yeah, no,
you'll find many good
Limbo,
entertainments
so it should be
there.
that southbound heading.
There's like 4 good entertainments.
Number 0 Papa Lima, contact town 126.8. Have a nice night.
And there is the actual.
0 Papa Lima.
It's a little long-winded, shockingly. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima. I just want to confirm that we're clear on nav to Santa Paula.
Number 4 Lima Echo, affirmative. Resume on navigation.
nav 4 Lima Echo. Okay, let's go turn this. So while this thing is turning, I'll show you what this panel does really quick. It has
Number 421 Delta Whiskey.
so this upper row right here, right now is set to COM 1. I don't know if you could probably make that out. So we got COM 1, and then this is on nav 1. So if I have both on COM 1, they're both the same. You can see they're both the same. Then I can move this to COM 2, so I can have, you know, ATIS in here or whatever, ready to go. So for John Wayne, this would be COM 2. So you'd have ATIS in there ready to go, right?
November 5 Papa Lima, descending into Bakersfield.
And then you've got nav 1, so those are the VORs, and then nav 2 right there. So you just quickly toggle between all those. I usually just have nav 1 and COM 1 up. Those are the only ones that I actually ever use. What's up, Hawk? Happy
That's okay, I'm sorry.
Little Wednesday.
Information pop up, please.
ATIS information pop
What?
up. November 3 Papa Lima.
Vectors to tugs. Be gone, Ethan. Oh my god. The AP does look pretty nice too, yeah, but this is all I really need right now. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima. We're going to send down to 3,500.
Sky 4 Lima, roger.
Let's see if this autopilot. Speaking of autopilot,
SoCal approach,
let's see if it'll actually do it.
At 2,400 with Oscar.
500.
Correction, Mike. 342 Lima Papa.
That is in ops. Awesome.
SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 2995.
2995, 342 Lima Papa.
Okay, so let's see if we get a call out or something on that. Let's see. So the plan that Q and I had going into Santa Paula was pretty simple, and you'll see it play out here in the sim, and then we'll go take a look at the 360 footage and see what it looked like in real life. The camera on the 360 camera software is being annoying, so if you have been drinking tonight,
Number 2 Lima Papa, proceed direct Ontario Airport.
Direct Ontario Airport, Skyhawk 342 Lima Papa.
TBM 39 Victor, verify that you're establishing yourself on the Victor 64.
Holy crap.
339 Victor.
Just a hard crash. Whoa, Maximus, happy Tuesday. That is a 172. Oh, man. Yeah, random desktop crash. Oh, that's a bit extreme. It's definitely the possum. It's definitely the possum. Yeah, every patch it seems like something goes wrong. So now we will warp ourselves to, without even skipping a beat. Look at this. Check that out. We don't need Microsoft. We don't even need you. We've got the real frickin' thing. Yeah, it's super demanding, but it shouldn't crash to your desktop. Is this the right? Do I have the right settings on? Lock direction. Yep. All right, this thing has been such a pain in the ass lately. So let's see. I'm gonna try to wrestle with this thing as best I can. The instruments look different than what I have. So the 172 from the premium package is the steam gauge one. So if you don't have the premium pack, you won't have that that instrument cluster. Yeah, see, this stupid thing has a freaking mind of its own. Embrace the jank. That is some 5K 360 footage right there. Next Gen Flying, Flaybob was a success. Nice, man. Yeah, that airport is one of the best. What are you mother freaking doing?
Cessna Skyhawk 204. Oh, fuck.
I think it was trying to. I don't know what the hell it was trying to do. I wish this was controllable with a controller. Like, hook the Xbox controller up and then just cruise around. Is this sim? Is this sim or real life? I'm confused. It's confusing sometimes. You know, we did have a, well, there's a different Big Bear flight, but I agree we should make another one. But the Bonanza one, we did have one. Okay, so I think pausing it might help here. Well, thank you, Ryan. That was such a fun and interesting flight that we did. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's zoom out here. I need to just get. Oh, that's like super in my face. Where the? Okay, I'm gonna go to. This is a effing disaster. Let's boot this thing back up. An error occurred. App is still running. I don't see you, Mr. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Microsoft Flight Simulator. There we go. Microsoft. Let's see if that'll work. You gonna get mad at me now? Nope. Okay. Okay, so this is a bit of an early debrief thanks to the crash. Chris, it's going fantastic, man. How are you? I would, but I'm too lazy to edit, so I just fly with Bill instead. We've got some serious editing to do. Man, I got home from work yesterday and just edited all night. All day. This is, can you see my mouse? Yeah. These antenna right here, this is where we flew over. So we came over the top, which I can actually show. I have the footage while Microsoft is booting up. So I'm going to clear that. What does 4LE mean? That is a really good question. And that is my last name. So if you say 4LE quickly, that is my last name. Free capture. Okay. Here is... yeah, here's what we were dealing with cloud-wise, and right now we're way above it, so it doesn't really look like much, but it would have been kind of close over here. But that's what we were worried about, is going through those clouds. So let's see where pretty close, right? Are we over it? Yeah, okay, so this is right where we're directly over it right here. We are watching an attempted flight sim debrief on this weekend's flight. And that is actually not what we're trying to look for. It's a little bit further down the road here. A little further. Yeah, there's the ridge that we're going over. Okay. So now we're over the mountain right here. That's directly to the south of Santa Paula. Yeah, Simi Valley is to our east right now, so to the right. Yeah, this is better. So here's the antenna, the hill with the antenna on it. We're crossing over that, and we're at 3,500. This tops out at 2,700. So the idea was, because this place is so busy, is to fly over it at a safe altitude, 3,500 feet, so 3,300 feet above the airport, plenty of room. And listen, we're on CTAF right now. We're, yeah, Hawk, it's Pirelli, Italian. So Pirelli, like the tire, but with an F. So there's the airport. And right now we're listening to CTAF. We're getting an idea of who's in the pattern right now, where we can slot in, and what we're gonna do. You can see us kind of looking over. I've got the wing banked right there, so I can see. And we actually have a plane on the runway right there. You can see that plane taking off right there. So what they want you to do is either enter on a downwind or enter on a mile crosswind. That's not probably the best way to say that, but a crosswind that starts, a mile from the departure end. So what we did is basically just pulled the power here, like up over the runway, once we decided that everything looks good, and then just descended, dropped like a rock, or as much as a 172 can drop like a rock, and then extended down here into this area, and then made our crosswind way out here, because there's planes departing, and we don't want to be... A mile seemed like it was actually too close, so coming down here, it gave us a longer run up to a downwind, and then we were able to just like slot into the pattern from there. So that's what we were doing right here. I'm just we're looking around, listening. Slash, have a great evening. So we're looking around and just assessing the situation. You can see the prop starting to change speed right there. We're pulling the power back quite a bit, and we're just gonna let this thing fall down. Should be coming up to the end here, yeah. So that's the end, and then we're gonna do this one. I intended on doing this once we were actually on the ground at Santa Paula, but it's okay. So now we're making that turn, that left turn. No. You can see me looking back at the airport. I'm just, what are you doing? Clear all. Okay. Was there another entry from upwind or only downwind and crosswind? Only downwind and crosswind. Yeah, those are the only pattern entries they want you. Now, that being said, the local guys definitely do get away with a lot more, but we did not want to be on, get on their bad side, which we ended up doing anyway. So now we're turning this crosswind, and I'm trying to drop as low as possible to stay below any departing traffic. This is a little bit sketch, and we're listening. I mean, this right now is probably the part of the pattern, the part of the entire flight really that was the most critical to be on alert. And you can see me in the cockpit there, like looking around. I mean, I don't care what my airspeed is. I don't care what anything except looking out of the cockpit right now and just making sure that some, IO 390 race plane isn't rocketing off of the runway straight towards us. So listening, watching, and now we're turning on to downwind. God, this thing is so annoying. There we go. So now this is super wide angle. Obviously you can see the nose and the wing. So, this is very, very distorted. But the pattern altitude is 600 feet. So you hug, I'm just trying to hug as close to this terrain as possible with, while keeping a safe distance, obviously. And I guess that kind of looks a little bit further away than it feels. As someone who lives in flat-ass Pancake, Michigan, that pattern right next to the mountain is amazing. It's really cool. It's really cool. So now we're about midfield, and we're trying to. There are 3 planes in the pattern at this point, and I'm gonna pause this here to show you to show a point that Brad just made about the mountain that doesn't bite. So there are 3 or 4 planes in the pattern right now. No, this is Santa Paula, Jedi. So here is the airport. Here's the runway. Right over our, the thing that's weird is the way that the camera moves depends on where you click and drag from, which is really obnoxious because they made that update recently and I don't have a good feel for it. So it rolls depending on how high you put your mouse. It's very strange. There is the runway. There's the airport right there. So right now we're midfield on the left downwind, right there, and we're at 600 feet. I shaded a little bit high. I was probably at 700, so I was like 100 feet high, just just to give myself a little bit extra room. And keep in mind, this is a very wide angle lens because it's 360. I mean, it's like the ultimate wide angle. If I zoom in here, you aim for this valley. You can't really see it, but there's like a little peak right here. It comes down and then comes up in a V right there. Ozzy in space, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody. So that little V is right where you want to aim your plane, and you already feel like you're kind of close here. So let's go forward. Now the airport is off to our left. You can see me looking at it over the wing. So I'm looking for traffic. I'm just constantly looking for traffic here, and you can probably see, hopefully see how close you get here. Mr. Tangible, well played. And obviously it kind of...
Hold my Red Bull, boys. We're going full rip.
Yeah. We are going to go full rip right here. It doesn't look as dramatic when you get closer. God, I am like so annoyed at this camera right now. Because the alternative is doing this. The alternative is going in here and placing a waypoint and then actually pan angle. Where's the... Yeah, that's the alternative. This is what makes like editing these videos so tricky, because it's you gotta place these little waypoints, and then it's just like it's not doing what I want it to do at all. Okay, so that's about as good as I'm gonna get it right there. Let's see how this goes. So as soon as you go through this little valley right here, there's kind of a good shot of not that. What the hell is it doing? Why did you guys... Insta360, you had such great UI, and now it's just an abomination. There we go. So you go through that little valley, and then you head out, basically turning final right before this freeway right here. And you're... See, and that, I didn't do anything there. I just did that on its own. I am fully prepared to admit that this is in some way or another user error. But only some. I only I will only admit some blame here. And then you just come down nice and low. So this would be a pattern that you'd have to pay for just normal traffic levels, but the fact that it is just utter madness makes it even more you have to be paying attention. And wait till you see the frickin' crosswind here. Now, not to put him on the spot, because, you know, we're men, and how dare we ever compliment each other. But Q was very complimentary of my landing, having been 3 months since landing a Skyhawk, and that is a beautiful shot right there. Are you kidding me with that? We're gonna select that guy and save homeboy. Black coffee, yes, this is SoCal, yeah. And welcome everybody again from Ozzy and Space's stream. My name is Bill. I'm a private pilot out of John Wayne Airport in Orange County, and we are debriefing a flight from Sunday, and we're going to try to attempt to finish it in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We had a little crash. So let's see if I can get a shot of the... yeah, so there's the windsock right there. And we're looking at this angle, we're looking right down the windsock. So we have like a 45 degree crosswind. I want to say it was like 12 knots. So yeah, which is like, I mean, it was gusty as well. And I think we caught a little bit of a gust. So that's a 45 degree crosswind. Oh, that actually kicked. Q, I don't know if you saw that just there, but that kicked like almost horizontal there. Let's see if you can spot that. So there's 45 and cross right there, right, it picks up right there. And I really tried to keep it on the center line there. A little bit of a bounce. But considering everything that's going on there, was pretty happy with that landing. And then you just turn off when you get slowed down, which is pretty cool. Bird Girl, thank you. You're further south. Okay, cool. Like San Diego, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, see, I don't know like why it just decides to go embrace the jank. Okay, yeah, so there's that. Let's see if we can get over to some Microsoft and take a peek at what that looks like in the simulator. We're gonna do... Let's make sure we don't spawn like right in Camarillo, Santa Paula, so we should be somewhere right in here. Set as departure. All right, we'll load that and then see what happens. Yeah, Q, when I went back and looked at that footage, I was actually pretty pleasantly surprised at how on the center how on center line I was, considering the winds. So you know that conversation we were having about how maturity levels. Thank you, Q.
Hey, Bird. Whoa, buddy.
What is up, Rosef? Good to see ya, man.
Hawks, thank you so much, man. 5 months, Hawks, dude, that seems outrageous that that it's been 5 months. Thank you so much, Hawks.
Hold my Red Bull, boys. We're going full rip.
Nobody will ever accuse us for not having enough fun, that's for sure. That is for damn sure. While this is loading, let me just say as well, if you guys are interested in, can I say, if I say this, is it gonna come off super douchey? I think the best general aviation Discord server. I hate to say it. It's like I'm in a bunch of them, and it's so freaking good. This is the link. So if you guys are new, we've got a bunch of CFIs, CFIIs, MEIs, ATP pilots, just all kinds of resources. Whether you're starting out on a flight simulator, or whether you're this is not going to work. Or you're a real world pilot and you're working towards some rating. It's been such a fantastic resource. So if you guys are new here, thank you for joining, and I would love if you would give the Discord a shot. So I think you'll enjoy it. How much douchey do we need to do? It gets pretty douche. Yeah, Tony, I had a full sim crash. So let's see. How are we looking on the... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get down to 3,400. Alright, everything seems to be working so far. Let me check SoCal here real quick. 24/7. Just gonna see if we're on the network. Point Magoo approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, radio check. What the actual F are you doing, Microsoft? Is what I want to know. This has not been our smoothest. Flying Scotsman, happy Tuesday. What's up, man? Alright, let's see. Point Magoo approach, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, radio check.
Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, Point Magoo approach now, I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Can I get an altimeter for Camarillo, please?
Number 204 Lima Echo, altimeter 299er1.
299er1, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay, now that we've rebooted from the simulator crashing, we're going to cross over the hill here. I don't know if the actual antenna are going to show up here, but we're at 3,500. And let's see if
approach 72 Fox Bravo.
See if we can replicate this approach in here. CTAF is 22.9, 22.9er, 22.9er. Okay, so that's CTAF. So there we go. Do we have power? We somewhat have power. yeah, we can replicate the 360 camera work from the wing. There you go. Is that better? Oh yeah, now I recognize it. Yeah, I'm really bummed. It was so easy to use before, and I think it's at the expense of greater flexibility, but yeah, it's really hard to control now, so I apologize. Let's see. So there is the airport, and you can from the footage hopefully see a little bit. Now I was making radio calls leading up to crossing over the field, 10 miles to the south, 5 miles to the south, crossing over. So let's do Santa Paula traffic, Skyhawk 204 Lima Echo, 3,500, crossing over midfield. We're going to be circling, entering a left downwind runway 22 Santa Paula. So now that we've determined that our airport doesn't sound too crazy, doesn't look crazy, Yeah, where's the golf course? Q, there's the golf course. Oh, I gotta look back at that footage, dude. I did not see that at all. We were both saying, like, dude, did you see a golf course? I was like, no, because everyone was making calls over the golf course. And I was like, dude, I have no idea what they're talking about. I did not see a golf course at all. But there is the golf course. Golf vlog. Yeah. Bird Girl, I need people to watch the aviation vlogs before we do any golf vlogs, before we cross over. What's my handicap? Oh man, 7.4. I used to work at golf courses every summer when I was playing basketball in the off season. So I played a lot of golf, like almost an offensive amount of golf. And I haven't played in a long time. But I do have a dream to like fly to an airport or fly to play golf. I think that would be super, super cool. Put the clubs in the plane, fly to a golf course, and get in 9 holes. Why was it at 2.998? I think that would be super fun. Yeah. Oh, hello, Maria. Maria, I read that and I was like, who the hell knows who Kyle Stanley is? But yes, I did beat Kyle Stanley in a hole. If anyone's a golf fan and actually knows who that is. This seems so low. 850 feet pattern for here just seems crazy. That looks nuts right there.
500.
Pull up. Pull up.
Dan Turgis, thank you very much for following. Welcome aboard. Yeah, so there's pattern altitude.
Pull up. Pull up.
That's pattern. Q Flows, welcome aboard. Happy Tuesday. So, and this is kind of what I was doing. Like, I was shading a little bit high and just keeping an eye on the runway, keeping an eye on all the craziness. And then there's a little valley that we looked at right there. So that's what I'm aiming for on the downwind is that. Unless you're in a Pitts S2 and right about not yet. Probably beam this. They would just go full. Yeah, beam the numbers right here. You go power idle and just straight to the numbers right here. Full slip in a Pitts. But we're just in a little 172, so I'm gonna put in the first notch of flaps and kind of let it come down here. I'm still 200 feet high in the pattern. And you could keep it a little bit tighter than this, but with so much traffic, we had to come out a little bit further. So as soon as I cleared this terrain right here, turn that base. This is a low res tile area, it looks like. Speed checks. Let's get that second notch of flaps in. Yeah, I'm just like keeping an eye on that traffic on short final. Make sure not only that they're moving along, but also off the runway too. You know, because there is no taxiways and you just turn off when you're slow enough. you have no idea when they're going to turn off, so you just have to watch even closer to see when they're actually turning off of the runway and when they make that call that they're clear of the runway. And then, yeah, this is a little sparse. Now the runway, the airport itself, we've already done our review of Santa Paula before I've flown here, and it is even worse than when I first got here. But the terrain looks good. Like, it still feels the same. It feels like it. Which hopefully you guys can get a little bit of a sense from having looked, watched the 360 footage. But it is, oh yeah, there's just nothing. It's just totally flat. Hey, Baron. And of course we're gonna float. And yank it clear to the left. And we're clear. So this is all hangars right here. God, we gotta get the VTOL guys on Santa Paula. This is sad. I mean, it was just absolute madness. It was absolute madness. And so this isn't gonna be the best footage because, well, it's just looking at our faces. But let's do
5. Good day.
Pilot in one of these where you're working on like the.
Okay, I'll pull this up here. Yeah, this is extra sad having been here. I mean, like the taxiways and everything are in roughly the same spot, but it's just nothing's here. Nothing is here, and this is about where we parked. Right there.
One, two, five, five.
Be like a lot of
4, 5, 4, 6. Here we go.
So we've got the pits. There's an air coupe behind him, which is fucking awesome. This dude looks like Jay Leno.
This is unbelievable, this airport, dude.
Number 4 behind someone.
So we've got the pits. There's an air coupe behind him, which is fucking awesome. This dude looks like Jay Leno.
Number 3.
This is unbelievable, this airport, dude.
Number 4 behind someone. Coming up on Peck Road.
You want to just scoot out of here? Looks like these guys are trying to push their plane in.
Yeah.
Santa Paula traffic, air coupe 656.
You can just hear how crazy this is right now.
22 full stop Santa Paula.
Could you find anything that looked like a golf course out there? Because
I couldn't find it either, honestly. I was looking too.
I was like, golf course?
Look at this guy, dude.
It is just going. It's giving it all it's got.
So Q and I have found our new favorite place on the planet. This is unbelievable how cool this place is, dude.
This is absolutely not.
Look at that slip.
Santa Paula traffic, air coupe 6569 Quebec, turning left base at the bridge, runway 22 Santa Paula.
Oh my.
Is that a yellow air coupe? That's fucking cool.
Oh my god, look at this guy. Holy cow.
And everyone here is just shipping.
Just
Peck Road, Crosswind 22.
Same day express. Right here.
Santa Paula traffic, air coupe 6569 Quebec, turning final, runway 22 Santa Paula.
Hold my beer.
Look at these things, dude. It's just, it's been non-stop all day, except for maybe a couple, like, 20-minute spans where it was a little bit quiet.
Yeah. Light air coups just passing the bridge, about to turn base. For
unbelievable.
When's your white air coupe turning base? Santa Paula 22.
Oh, there's 2 air coups.
Santa Paula traffic, Flash Gold Eagle.
That's cool.
Golf course 22 Santa Paula.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I've never seen 2 air coups in the same place ever before.
No rudder, right?
Nope. No rudder. Well, I mean, it has rudder. No rudder pedals.
No rudder pedals, yeah.
When's your white air coupe turning
Who's the TWS on the hangar?
No, Morgan.
Just madness, dude. It's so madness.
Dude's got the old rotating beacon.
Yeah, I think that's sweet. I'm gonna do a control check here.
Right.
Santa Paula traffic, block containment, junkyard, left traffic 22 Santa Paula.
Okay, how are we gonna fit in here? We got two 150s in front of us.
There's a 170 right in front of us.
Is that a 70?
I think
just an old one?
Yeah.
Not like a 150? That looks small, dude. I don't know.
Left base, short approach, 22 Santa Paula.
Do they make 150s with vertical
I don't
stabilizer?
think so.
Whoa. And there we go. Ooh, nice.
Camera, you're rolling.
Oh, we got this guy here.
Yeah.
Getting a little crazy.
Can't believe these guys.
Back. Yeah, I'll join you, in fact. Good idea.
This is so outrageous.
40 Golf, clearly active.
All right, is that enough? Is that enough of just looking at our face? That's what I meant.
He
like,
can't see anything right now. He's looking off the side.
It's not. It's not
Tail
great.
wheel first. Mains, beautiful.
All right. What do you guys want? I have video editing to do of a flight that's arguably even crazier than this one. So, quick pull. No, it's not on YouTube yet. No, it will be. I have another video to do first. So, you guys, because you're all very nice to be hanging out with me tonight, I would like you to pick however you want to do it. But I can continue to fly on PilotEdge. We can do, we can head back to John Wayne. We can do another flight on PilotEdge, or you can watch me edit the formation flight with Tanner Faust and Larry Chen and Owen SJC Spotter. So whichever one you guys all want to see collectively, I want to, I would love to fly on PilotEdge. It is one of my favorite things ever, but I also have to edit this video. And I'm going to edit this video tonight, so it's either you guys join me and we can like have some beverages and edit some video, hang out, listen to music, whatever, watch some unbelievable footage, or do a flight. Those are the options. I've got to do the editing at some point, but I was doing it I was editing all night last night. It was freaking crazy. Like, I got home from work and I sat down and I just started like going through the footage. It was crazy. Oh, damn, really? Editing? We have 4 edits. Cool. Damn, okay. I was actually not thinking about that was going to be the case at all. Damn, okay. Eat spaghetti and edit. Damn, you guys surprised me big time. Okay. Shutting her down. Edits. Holy crap.